Okay, so fast playing. It can be impressive and exciting, but preparing for a piece as a fast passage is anything but exciting. It could be tedious, it could be annoying, but it's what's needed in order to play these fast passages. So first, when you're trying this stuff out, make sure you play at a tempo that is comfortable for you, where every note is in tune and the tone comes out without hearing the slide move. The goal is basically to be able to have the slide constantly in motion and time the air perfectly, so while you're moving, if I wanted to play a C major scale, just the first 4 notes, the slide's just gonna go up, and I'm gonna catch them as I go. Ta, 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 right where I get there. Slide never stops moving. The air just comes out right when the note should be in tune, and you don't hear the slide at all. So that's the end goal. But in order to practice that, here's an exercise I use. I'm working right now on this passage. It's basically a D chromatic scale from D to D, and then a little thing at the end. I tongue as if it's fast. So I double tongue it, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, and I double tongue at a slow tempo that I would be able to single tongue probably a lot better than I can double tongue at that tempo, but it's important to double tongue it at a slow tempo so when you speed it up, you don't get to a point where, oh, I can't single tongue that fast. Now I have to practice double tonguing it, because it's at that point where you're practicing the whole new technique and it's gonna fall apart. So at the slow tempo, double tongue it and then speed it up. So this is the little passage I'm working on. So you can do that with a metronome. To save time, I'll just show you how it works. So you can see me moving the slide a little bit more jagged at this tempo, and then when we get faster, it's more of a fluid motion. That's impressive now, but as I'm learning it, I'm just taking the metronome. Maybe every day I click it up 1 and I try it again. Ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ka ta 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 ta. Now there is some good news. The more you familiarize yourself with this style of playing, meaning fast playing, you'll catch different things like scalar passages that feel the same. So obviously that chromatic scale, if I wanted to do a D flat chromatic scale, it's everything the same, down 1 position. So if I see it in another piece of music, I'll still be able to play it without ever having practiced that specific one. So that's the good news. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Go figure. Now keep in mind, you never want to hear the slide unless it's an effect. Every time there's a gliss or anything like that in a piece of music, it's the trombone effect. And this is the exact opposite. We want it to not sound like a trombone. We want to sound like a valved instrument. And so you never want to hear the slide. If you have to use a little bit more of a jagged motion while you're getting used to it, that's better than trying to work on the fluid motion and hearing the slide. So you never want to remind the audience that you're playing a trombone. So check out the rest of the lesson series. I'll post all of the links in the description below, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two.
Christopher Bill, he sailed the sea, and Annabelle was his daughter, but never a soul did Christopher tell, he never did like the water.